With your attention and awareness between the eyes, set your intention in this glowing light. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Feel the connection in that space where it meets the exhale. During your practice today, find that moment, that pause, as you breathe in deep through the nose, and that sweet space as it connects to your out-breath. Set your intention there. Let it motivate and move throughout the body. As you pause through inhale and exhale. Bring your right hand on top of your heart, your left on top of your belly. Feel the gentle rise and fall of the body. A smooth and slow, peaceful current. Let the corners of your mouth gently rise, softening the muscles, giving the body pause to breathe deeply in. And to exhale, release. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, release. Let the palms come down to your sides. Open those beautiful eyes, and once again, look up and give thanks to the safety and security of wherever you are. Drop the lower back into the mat. Flex both of your feet, and inhale, reach the arms up and overhead the body. Stretch out the fingers, reach them out. Pelvic floor tilting up so the lower back connects with the mat. And exhale, bring the arms back down to your sides. Bring your left knee in towards the chest. Point the toe. And let's just rock that leg out to the left side. If you want to gently guide, just place your hand gently on your thigh. Keep the shoulders flat against the mat. That right foot stays flexed, left foot pointed. And gently inhale the knee back to the heart center, drawing it in gently. Inhale deep and exhale, twist to your right side, dropping that knee over. Again, you want to make sure your shoulder blades are flat on the mat. You can reach that left hand out, palm facing down, gaze towards the left hand. And just start to feel that nice, strong breath reaching all the way down through your belly. And exhale, maybe sighs, release. Engage the navel as you inhale, come back to center. Draw the right in to meet the left. Give yourself a big squeeze, point both toes, and gently rock side to side. Let's begin to wake up the lower spine, massage the kidneys. And exhale, straighten that left leg out, flex the foot, point the right foot, draw it in a little deeper. Slowly exhale that right knee down to the right side. Remember, flat back, honor your edge. Keep that left toe nice and flexed. It'll help your lower back stay on the floor. And inhale, come back to center, draw it in. And exhale, release to the left side. Again, gaze over to your right. Extend that right arm out, palm facing down, blades against the mat. Deep breath in, engage the core, roll back to center. Left knee meets the right. Again, another big squeeze, point the toes, shoulder blades down. Next exhale, straighten those beautiful legs. Flex the feet towards the sky. If you want to use your straps, go ahead. You can have a slight bend in the knees as well. Just keep the breath flowing, your lower back on the floor. Now point the toes and then flex. You'll feel a nice difference here. 2 more breaths. And exhale, we're going to slowly lower the legs 90 degrees. Tabletop, lift your legs, point the toes. Extend the arms up and exhale, bring them out, 45-degree angle. And slowly roll the heart center up towards the knees. Draw the navel in, begin to use your Ujjayi breath, sealing the lips. So while you're here, we have a tendency to roll the shoulders in. Roll them back. It'll really help support the neck here. For 5 breaths. Three more breaths. One more deep breath in and exhale, release the shoulders down, release the hands. Inhale, lift the feet up, keep the toes pointed. And inhale, roll yourself up to a seated stance. Staff pose, we're gonna flip those toes up, flex the feet. So here we're gonna root down into the mat. You can pull away some of the flesh from your sit bones. Make sure you root down here. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Extend the heart center out. Extend the crown of the head forward. You can wrap the hands around the feet. Give yourself a little massage. You can rest them here, honor your edge. Just a slow warm up of the body. Most important, keep the breath flowing. Ujjayi breath, seal the lips. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in, release the hands, walk them back as you curl the body up. Roll the shoulders up to the earlobes and then roll the shoulders back. So perfect alignment right now. Every time you feel that you might have come out of it, just bring the shoulders up to the earlobes and roll yourself back. Now your spine has that great curvature, crown of the head shooting upwards. So we're gonna inhale, bring that left foot just to the inside of the right thigh. Keep that front foot flexed. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Again, we're gonna extend now our right peace fingers up and over. Left arm comes up as we exhale, reach for that big toe. So you're gonna feel a nice space and opening through the cage here. Keep those sit bones firmly planted down, that front foot flexed. Perhaps that beautiful blue light now coming in, healing and cleansing through the nose. And exhale, release. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in as you exhale. Turn the heart center back towards the leg. Walk the body back up. Curl the shoulders up and back. Inhale as you bring that right foot in. Bottoms of the toes kissing. You can guide yourself here. Again, reach the crown of the head straight up. Draw the navel in. Gaze forward. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly extend that left leg, bottom of the right foot on the inside left thigh. Reposition if you've come up rooted. Inhale, reach both arms high in the sky. Exhale, drop those peace fingers down and slowly arch that right arm up and over the body. So you want to turn the heart center out towards the right wall. Opening up the rib cage on the right side. So even if you just bring your arm up and over the body, palm facing down, fingers together, just feel that stretch. Breathe into the right cage. Two more breaths. And your next exhale, slowly twist, turn the heart center down towards the leg, and slowly walk the hands back up towards the body. Exhale, extend the right back to meet the left, flex the toes. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swing them back behind you, fingertips facing the sit bones. Draw the elbows towards one another. Straighten the arms, heart center lifts up towards the sky. Draw the navel in. Now point the toes and slowly start to bend into the elbows behind you. Inhale, lift the heart center up. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep the elbows drawn in towards one another. Keep the hands flat on the mat. Just bringing a little fire now to our arms. 2 more breaths. And come back, nice straight arms. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet in. We're gonna bring them shoulders distance apart. Ground them into the mat. As you inhale, lift the hips sky high, drop the head behind you. Reverse table. So you wanna make sure you're really feeling the balls of the foot and the heel in. You could actually lift the little piggy toes up. Keep lifting that heart center, the hips up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths. One more deep breath in and exhale, release the sit bones down. Bring the heart center up to the knees, give yourself a nice big hug. Lift those toes, point them off the mat. Hollow out the back. Bring the legs up 90 degrees. Keep those toes pointed. Extend the arms out, fingers spread, palms facing one another. Again, don't reach towards your feet with your hands. You want to reach the shoulder blades back so they kiss. Draw the navel in. Seal the lips. Four more breaths here. If you want to add a little spice and steam, you can extend the toes upwards, straighten the legs, let them float outwards. Honor your edge. Just make sure those shoulder blades are trying to kiss one another. One more deep breath in and exhale. Drop both the feet down. Give yourself a little guidance. Use the hands and come up to the balls of the feet. Really try and come up. Stretch out those piggy toes here. And drop the heels as you forward fold. You can have a slight bend in the knees. Let that head drop down. Draw the navel in. Bring the big toes touching slightly. The heels are slightly spread apart. Give the head a little shake. Release a little sigh as you exhale. We're going to rise tall and strong. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Slight back bend, palms together. Exhale, steam it down to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms sky high. Exhale, swan dive down, palms come down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop both palms, walk or jump the feet back. If you're jumping back, come into low plank. And then come into your high plank. Hold it here. And let's keep all that fire and heat inside the body. Use that Ujjayi breath right now. Gently lift that left foot, cross the ankle. Keep balance on both arms. You've got that tripod. And just push the heart center up over the fingertips a little bit more. Draw the navel in. And let's roll over onto the side of our right foot. Lift that left arm sky high. If you want to keep your right leg down, go ahead and modify. Gaze up to the left middle finger, and let's keep that Ujjayi breath. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, release through the nostrils. Push off from the right hand, feel it flat on the mat. If anybody wants to take that flip over, come into your half wheel. Three more breaths. Two more. Half wheels come out. On your next exhale, slowly lower that left hand down. Come back to plank. And drop one knee at a time. Sit back on your sit bones. Roll out the wrists. Back nice and strong. Just take your right hand and gently give your wrist and hand a little stretch here. Flexing the fingers back and then flexing them in towards the inner wrist. And then with the left hand as well. And inhale, reach those wings up and above. Come back to tabletop, curl the toes under, bend at the knees, lift the hips sky high, drop those heels. Push off from the mat, spread the fingers, bring the hips back behind you, elongate the spine, drop the head. And inhale, reach the gaze forward. Let's walk up on our tippy toes all the way to your hands. Drop the heels. Toes come together. Ankles spread out. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Slight back bend. Palms come down to your heart center. Gaze upon your fingers. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Swan dive down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, drop the feet. Come back to plank. Get yourself aligned here. Make sure the hands are flat, fingers are spread. Heart center just touching over the fingertips. Let's inhale, lift that right leg and cross at the ankle. Find your balance here. Equal arms. And exhale, slowly roll over onto your left foot. Inhale, spread those wings. Open that heart center. Gaze up to the right middle finger. Try and get that hip even higher. If you want to come into half wheel, go ahead. Feel that breath coming in sweetly through the nose. A nice cooling, healing blue light. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath in. And exhale, bring the hand back down. Join me back in plank here as you roll over, draw the navel in. And inhale, come back to downward dog. So I think we've warmed our beautiful bodies up nicely now. Let's walk the dog, pedal the feet, draw the knees in towards the heart center, gaze up and over, alternate arms. Beautiful. Come back to center. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. You can walk or float the feet between the hands, forward fold. Halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms again. We're going to exhale as we draw that left leg back. Come into your high lunge. Find your balance here. Gaze towards a focus on the mat or floor. Inhale, reach those wings high up above. Palms come behind the neck. Keep those elbows spread and open. That left leg nice and strong and tall. So just making sure we're holding here. If you want to stay in this position, go ahead. If you want to add a little bit of speed, start lowering the heart center down towards the knee. Slight back bend as you come up with the inhale. Let's steam it out here. Slow and powerful. 3 more breaths. One more breath as you exhale. Come all the way down. Everybody join me as we drop both hands inside of the right foot. We're going to walk that right foot out to the edge of the mat. Soften to that left knee. Soften to the back of the left foot. Now you can bring your blocks here if you want to add a little bit of support. Honor yourself. Now you can stay here with arms straight. If you want to extend them down, come to the forearms. Binders can start to take your binds. Make sure you're not rolling off that left knee. Stay supported. And let's bring that Ujjayi breath back into the mix, taking a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, release. 2 more breaths. And next exhale, lift the heart center up. Straighten those arms if they weren't. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start to straighten that right leg. Come back on your sit bones. Flex that front foot. Drop the head down if you can. Bring the heart center down towards the mat. Use a block if you can. You can always use it to give your head a little rest. If you want to make little pillows with your fists and use your elbows, if you don't have blocks, that works. Keep that front foot flexed. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, gently place that right foot down. Bend 90 degrees. Hands on either side of that right foot. Walk it in closer to the middle. Curl that left foot up. Lift the body. Draw that right back and join me in plank. That should feel really good right now. Press those hands into the mat. Draw the body up and away. Draw the navel in. Inhale, exhale, come back to downward dog. Inhale, reach the gaze forward. Walk or float the feet between the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, palms together. Exhale, down to your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up and swan dive down. Halfway raise. Exhale, drop the palms. Walk or jump back to your plank. Carefully do this, however you gotta get it there, but bring that left foot between the hands. Come into your high lunge. All right, everybody find your balance. Keep on the ball of that back foot, nice and strong and tall. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring them softly behind the neck. Keep those elbows nice and wide. If you want to hang here, go ahead. Make sure you're scissoring those thighs in towards one another. Adding that Keaton's pipe, steaming it down towards the leg. 2 more breaths. And exhale, slowly lower both hands down. Bring that left to the inside of the foot and walk the left foot back. Soften to the right knee, soften to the back of the foot. Again, find your edge here. If you want to come down on the forearms, go ahead. Wherever you are, make sure you're not rolling off that right knee. Two more breaths. One more deep breath in. We're going to lift the heart center up. Walk the foot back in. And exhale, rock back onto your sit bones. Flex that left foot. Drop the heart center down. During yin yoga, there's a lot of time to think, worry, find new challenges for yourself. Focus on the sound of that ujjayi breath to take your mind back to the present. Hear that sound in the throat. 2 more breaths. And on your next exhale, gently place that left foot down. Bring that body back to a high lunge and draw the left back to meet the right. Join in plank. Stretch out the body. The limbs should feel elongated. Press on from the mat. Gaze just ahead of you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Hips come sky high. Downward dog. Let's walk the feet in just a little closer to the body. True triangle here. Drop the head. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, draw that right hand to the outside of the ankle on the left foot. Gaze comes up and under the left arm. If that's a little too far, just bring the hand. Back of the hand can come down on the mat. Fingers facing the left foot. Letting a little more blood and oxygen get into that beautiful brain of yours. Seeing the world from upside down. Two more breaths. And on your next inhale, bring that palm back to the mat. Inhale, come up on the tippy toes. Bring the heart center up and over the fingertips. And exhale, drop it down. Drop that head even lower. Exhale, bring that left hand to the outside of the right foot. Gaze up and under the right arm. Now, if you've sunk it all, just press into that right hand. You'll feel a world of a difference. Two more breaths. And on your next inhale, draw that left hand to meet the right. Inhale, up on the tippy toes. Heart center comes up and over the fingertips. And exhale, drop those heels. Walk the hands back towards the beautiful feet. Take the peace fingers, wrap around the big toes. You can have a slight bend in the knees and bring the elbows out. Drop the head. Try and pull from the fingers. If you can, start to straighten the legs. Elbows reaching towards the outer walls. Give the head a little shake, side to side, letting go of anything unserving right now. Draw the navel in. Take a deep breath in as you shake yes, saying yes to all that is good and positive for you today. Exhale, release the hands, flip them upside down, place one at a time underneath the feet, big toes touching those wrists, and draw and roll the elbows in. Press into the hands and pull up from the heart center. Drop the head, draw the navel in. One more deep breath as you exhale, release the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, release and swing those arms sky high. Palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Gaze upon the fingertips. Inhale, reach them up and swan dive back down. Inhale, halfway raise. Exhale, palms come down. Walk them back out onto the mat. Come back into plank. Find your way there. Inhale, bring that left knee between the thumbs. Soften to that right knee, soften to the bottom of the foot. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. Now you can hold here. Make sure you're really engaging that navel to protect the lower back. If you want to add some spice, draw that right foot in towards the sit bones. Extend that right hand back behind you. Binders, take your binds. Extend that left arm out. Touch your thumb and pointer finger. Extend the others outwards. Having trouble talking today. Keep the breath flowing. Keep that current inside the body smooth and slow. Two more breaths. Binders come out of your binds. Inhale, both arms meeting at the top. Exhale, swing them back down, forehead above the left knee. Let's curl that right foot, lift that leg up, open up the heart as you come up towards the sky. Gaze reaching upwards. So lift the body up, lift the knee, lift the leg, point that left toe. And we're going to extend it out towards the right. Drop the foot on the floor. Stay on the ball of that right foot. Now you can hold here, feeling a nice stretch as you point that left toe towards the opposite wall. For those that want to take a little bit more intensity, lift that right arm sky high, and then power as we thread the needle. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, steaming it underneath the left arm, palm facing the sky. Two more breaths. Wherever you are, hold that hand up high. Exhale, bring that right palm down. Start bringing that left leg in. Keep the foot pointed. Keep the knee up. Bring the heart center up and over fingertips. Shaking just means you're truly even more vibrant and alive today. Almost there. And exhale, come back to plank. Drop both knees, rock the body back to child's pose for 3 breaths. Inhale, come up to tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the hips sky high, join me in plank. Inhale, reach the gaze forward, walk or float the feet between the hands, forward fold. Halfway raise, drop the palms. We're going to extend that left leg back now. Soften to the back of the knee, the back of the foot. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. So find your balance here. And we're just going to swing that right foot back. Soften to the knee. Find your core. And exhale, come down, forehead above the right knee. Inhale, lift the heart center up. Square the hips, make sure they're even. Draw the navel in. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Again, you can hang here if you want to add that bit of spiciness, just draw that left foot in towards the sit bones. Binders, take your binds. Most important, keep that breath flowing. Ujjayi, seal the lips, draw the navel in. Three more breaths. One more deep breath and release that foot if you're in your bind. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, drop them back down. We're going to curl that left foot up. Get yourself in position if you need to. Palms come down on the mat. Gently lift that right leg off the mat. Point the toe. Keep the navel drawn in. Extend that right leg out. Keep the toe pointed. Stay on the ball of that back foot. Again, you can hang here. You can lift that left arm sky high, or you can start steaming it through as you thread the needle under the right arm. 2 more breaths. Everybody hold their arms sky high. Exhale, drop that palm. Point the toe as you bring that knee in towards the body. Bring the heart center up and over the fingertips. Hollow out the back. 2 more breaths, almost there. And exhale, bring that knee in between the thumbs. Bring the left to meet the right and come back on the sit bones. Roll out the wrists. Straighten and smooth out the spine. As you inhale, elongate and sit up. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Swing them back. Placing the palms on the lower back here. Draw the elbows in towards one another. Slight back bend. Now, if your back hurts, you can just hang here, drawing the elbows in towards one another. If you want to come into a little more intensity, bring that left arm back, take hold of the heel, and then the right arm back, take hold of the right heel. Send the heart center up, drop the head back. Push the hips and pelvic floor forward. If you're in camel, bring the hands to your heart or to your lower back and lift the heart center, smoothing out the spine, joining everybody else, elbows trying to kiss still. Navel drawn in. As you exhale, slowly lower the heart center, come back down onto your sit bones, back to child's pose. Drop the hands. Let the breath flow freely now. Extend the arms out in front of you. Lift up from the fingertips. Stretch out the shoulders. Drop the forearms. And walk the hands back in towards the body. Lift yourself up, come up to tabletop. Bring the knees out to hips distance, the hands to hips distance. Make sure the shoulders and wrists are in line, hands are flat on the mat. Roll the elbows in towards one another, gaze just in front of you. Nice flat back. Just find your breath here. Inhale, exhale, draw that right arm out in front of you, fingers spread, palm facing down. So make sure your hips aren't ill-aligned. You want to make sure they're even balanced. Keep a nice, strong, straight anchor here with the left arm. And exhale, coming back to tabletop. Smooth out the spine through one breath. On your next exhale, extend the left arm, extend the right leg behind you. Align those hips. Keep that anchor on the right side nice and strong. One more deep sip of air through the nose and exhale. Come back to tabletop. As we inhale, we're going to hollow out the back, draw the pelvic floor forward, chin drops to chest. And exhale, arch the back, banana back as we reach the gaze upwards. Inhale, slow and powerful here. And exhale, let's steam it out. Two more breaths. And come back to tabletop. Rock back onto your sit bones. Roll out the wrists. And inhale, reach the arms sky high. Drop those shoulders down the back. Draw the navel in. We're going to come up onto the balls of our feet. So we're going to bend in here. We're going to play around with our balance a bit here. Don't worry, the ground will definitely catch you. Come up, stay on the balls of your feet. Arms raised above you. Slight bend in the knees. Try and lift the body all the way up using the strength of the balls of the feet. Stay on the balls. Elongate the spine, crown of the head lifting and floating upwards. Drop the right heel, drop the left. Exhale, release the arms down, roll the shoulders back. And roll the shoulders forward. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead, palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center, gaze upon the fingertips. Let's ground that left heel, ground the ball of the left foot. You can keep those toes wiggling upwards. Really find your strength, your rod rooting down here. Inhale, lift that right leg 90 degrees, flex the foot here. That'll really feel the engagement of that core as the pelvic floor lifts up. Now from here, we're going to grow our tree. So you want to turn that knee outwards, place the bottom of the foot wherever you want. The big toe can be touching the mat. You can bring your tree here with the foot on the outside of the calf. You can bring it to the inside of the thigh. You can rest that foot here as in half lotus. Honor your edge, find your tree, root down. Add that spiciness, bring the arms up, let your leaves grow tall and strong. For those that want to add their little bit of intensity, come down Binders can start taking your vines. Be your own tree today. Keep the breath flowing. Perhaps now thinking of a wonderful moment in life where you feel hope, beauty, and patience all at the same time. Let the tree grow stronger and taller. 2 more breaths. And palms come together. Keep them down at your heart center. And slowly, wherever your tree was, bring your knee to 90 degrees. Point the toe now. Draw the navel in. And we're slowly going to exhale. We're going to start letting go of the hands. Swing those arms behind us. That limb going back behind us as well. Let me turn here. And we're just going to start letting the hands float down. The floor will catch you. Palms come flat down on the mat. Drop the head. Reach that toe towards the ceiling. Two more breaths. And one more deep breath in as you exhale. Let that leaf float down to the mat. Big toes touching. Inhale, halfway raise. And exhale, release. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Let's ground that right foot in. Keep those piggies wiggling upwards. Root yourself down. Inhale, reach that left knee 90 degrees. Flex the foot to really engage and connect here. Root down and start growing your tree. Just make sure you're not anywhere on your knee, even if it's on the side of it. And breathe. So simple, right? So our bodies are definitely not the same from right to left side. We store some energies in different parts. Organs are different on each side of our body. Honor that difference. If it's challenging on one side, don't worry about it. Smile into it, acknowledge, and keep growing. My cat just meowed. Yeah, she agrees. Yeah, I know, Mona, I gotcha. I told them. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, slowly bring the palms of the hands back to your heart center. Bring that limb up 90 degrees. We're going to point the toe. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, start releasing the hands down, floating down to the mat. The earth will catch you. Hands flat. Point that left toe sky high. Straighten the arms. Lift a little higher if you can. Two more breaths. One more deep breath as you exhale. Let that limb float down to the mat. Walk the hands in back to the feet. Palms still flat, head floating down. Let's just separate the feet out a little further off the mat. Toes facing forward. Inhale as we walk the hands out in front of us. Heart center comes up and over. The fingertips roll off the toes. And exhale, walk them back in towards the body. Inhale, come back out. And exhale, walk the hands back in. Feet are flat. And keep the hands here. Bend at the elbows 90 degrees. Push off from the mat and draw the head, the crown of the head back towards the body. Inhale, halfway raise, nice flat back. Bring the hands to the waist. Let the elbows drop down. Inhale, lift the body straight up. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, swing them back behind you. Clasp the hands. Palms stay connected. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, elongate the spine as you exhale, slowly lower. Keep that navel nice and engaged here. Let the head float, the arms come up and over the body. Deep breath. Let's use that heart breath here. 3 more breaths. One more deep breath as you exhale, release the hands. Let those arms float down, roll out the shoulders. Inhale, halfway raise, palms flat, walk the feet back in towards shoulders distance. Slight bend in the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Hands come down to your heart center. Inhale, reach sky high and swan dive down. Halfway raise. Drop the body. Come back into plank. Lower down in chaturanga. Upward dog. Drop one knee at a time and hold here in cobra. If this is a little too much for your back, if you feel any pain in your back, just lower the heart center down. Keep the elbows close to the body. Inhale through the center. Exhale, reach the gaze up and over the right shoulder. Inhale through the center. Release to the other side. Roll those shoulders back down the spine. Straighten the arms if you're in full cobra. If you're not, just keep them bent and close to the body. One more breath on each side. And exhale, lower the heart center down, forehead comes down on the mat. Stretch those arms out, stretch the toes behind you. Bring the feet in towards the sit bones, bending at the knees. Exhale, extend the wings out, palms facing each other, fingertips spread. Lift the head off the mat. Lift the heart center up off the mat. Draw the navel in. You can hold here if you want to add that intensity. Take the toes and push off into the hands, lifting the body up. Draw the knees in. Keep the breath flowing. 2 more breaths. And exhale, release the knees. Palms come down, feet come down, head comes down on the mat. Smooth out the spine through 1 breath. Inhale as you lift the heart center and rock back onto your sit bones into child's pose. Inhale, lift gently, cross the ankles, and roll back over into an easy seated posture. Left shin in front of the right. Again, root down, pull any flesh away. Get those sit bones firmly in. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, let's twist to the right side. Fingertips pressed into the mat, gaze up and over the right shoulder. Let's steam it out here. Really get some of those toxins stuck in the intestines out. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep breath in. As you exhale, steam back to center. Bring the knees together. Keep the ankles crossed, toes pointed. Roll the shoulders up and back. Lift the feet off the mat slightly. Palms come down onto each side of the sit bones. Roll the shoulders back. If you want to add a little intensity, lift the body up and exhale, release. Lift. If your feet don't want to come off the mat, that's fine. Keep them here and just lift. Little pulses up. Engage that core. Use your strength. If you're here lifted, we're going to come back down. Left shin comes in front of the, right shin comes in front of the left now. Man, too much wine last night. Inhale, reach both arms up and over the body and twist. Fingertips down on the mat, gaze up and over the left shoulder. Again, steaming out that breath, you can really feel the power as you steam it out through the belly, contracting. Use the power of your breath. Get rid of any unserving, unwanted energies, toxins, release them out. Mother Earth will make new. 2 more breaths. One more deep breath in as you exhale, slowly steam back to center. Inhale, reach both arms up and overhead. We're gonna bend that right arm, draw those fingertips down the spine. You can guide on the upper arm with your left hand. Just try and walk those fingertips down the spine. Keep the crown of the head floating upwards. Binders can take your binds. You just bring that left arm back behind you and try and kiss fingertips. Deep breath in. As you exhale, release the bind, release the arms up and overhead, and switch it out. Draw those left fingertips down the spine. Binders, take your binds. Deep breath in as you exhale again. Release the arms upwards. Palms come together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Hands come down onto the knees. We're going to slowly inhale as you exhale. Draw the heart center forward. Like you're bowing to the earth. Keep those sit bones rooted in. Neck in line with your beautiful head. And inhale, use that core strength to lift the body back up. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. We're going to bring the knees back together. Keep those toes pointed. We're going to uncross the ankles, coming back to where we started. I'm just going to turn my body. Bring the knees up, tabletop, and exhale. Bring the arms out. Fingertips spread, palms facing one another. Again, no protracting. We're going to retract the arms here. That'll help align and engage. Ujjayi breath. Imagine that cool, healing water coming in through the nose and washing over your organs, your muscles, cleansing, refreshing. 2 more breaths. And exhale, slowly start to curl the body down, connect 1 vertebrae at a time. Start to straighten those legs. Oh, and your wonderful little rope of light, hold on to it. Let it help guide you slowly down. Control that with your core or this wonderful imaginary rope. Hold yourself here. That rope is swinging you over beautiful healing waters. You're almost there. You can climb back up it, add a little intensity, and draw the knees in now towards the body. Give yourself a big squeeze. Let the head drop down. Rock side to side. Roll out the back. Release a little sigh. Inhale, as you exhale, extend those legs towards the ceiling, flex the toes. Inhale, extend the arms upward, shoulders stay on the mat. Engage the core. Extend the arms now out behind you, stretch, reach the fingertips towards the opposite wall. Inhale, as you exhale, draw the arms back up and back down to your side. Point the toes slower than you ever imagined you could. Start to let them float down towards the earth, like leaves from a tree, floating down, about to be submerged in healing blue waters, until finally you rest and release. Take a few gulps of air. Take one more look at the sky above you, whether it's concrete, space, the ceiling. Honor with your inhale. Release gratitude for the safety and security and comfort that it offers. And gently close your eyes. As your body rests once again, you feel the release and refreshing healing energy wash over your body. As you breathe deeply in through the nose and exhale, letting that warm air pass through the lips. Perhaps now releasing hope, patience, and love. Bring your attention and awareness to the space between the eyes. Your light and energy now so bright as you've cleansed and renewed your body. Your mind is refreshed, acknowledging that you are all there is, and all there is love. As this shines out brightly, illuminating each cell, you take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale, release your gratitude. As mind, body, and spirit are open, aware, full of hope, full of patience. The universe speaks to you. May you be happy. May you be well. May you be safe. May you be at peace. And as three become one again, you hear your mind repeating, I am happy. I am well. I am safe. I am at peace. Bring your attention now to the breath. Once again, breathing in a healing, rich blue light, refreshing, cleansing, as it washes throughout the body, dripping off fingertips and toes as they now wiggle. And you make your way from these healing waters with your next inhale, rolling over onto one side. Giving your body a nice, gentle embrace. Feeling its strength, your connection now. Feeling the support of Mother Earth beneath you. Allowing those corners to rise as you give yourself thanks and praise for being present here today, for sharing hope and patience with the world. And as you rise gentle, joining me in an easy seated posture, I too thank you for being beautiful, creative, and full of wisdom. As we seal our intentions and our practice today with 3 resonating ohms, to send out our message of hope, patience, and peace to the rest of the world, take a deep breath in. Thank the universe for our lives, families, jobs, friends. I ask that we are blessed in peace, harmony, bliss, joy, love, and light. Namaste.